Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up the audio for Zoom broadcasting. When you open this, these devices should automatically turn on. And then there's 2 microphones and 1 receiver. So you just need one of the microphones. If they don't turn on, there's a power button on the side right there. So we're going to take one of the microphones and the aux cable and plug the straight end into the top here. And then the other end is going to go down here behind the sacrament table. There's a microphone out. Plug it in there. And then these work on line of sight. So we're going to just hang this over the front there so that it can easily reach wherever we choose to set up out there in the pews. So now we'll go set up the camera. So now we're going to set up the camera. We're going to take out the receiver out of here, and you'll notice it's showing both microphones because this one's still turned on. When I close the case, it will turn off that second microphone. And so we have one microphone showing. Because there's no sound coming out of the pulpit, there's nothing showing up on there. But as soon as someone starts talking at the pulpit, you should be able to see the audio levels going up and down on that. On the bottom here, we have a lightning adapter. Inside the case, there's also USB-C. And to change that, you just slide it off and put the other one in if you're using Apple or USB-C. Okay, so this is just going to go into, it's easiest, I feel, to broadcast from a phone. So this can just plug into the bottom of your phone. And then we'll set it up here. I like to broadcast from the left side of the chapel. That way we're out of the way so that the phone isn't distracting to everyone else in the audience, and you can see the speaker as well as the music pretty easily. So the phone just goes into the tripod like that, and then we'll orient it over here so we can see the stand. So when we're ready to start the broadcast, I've got the microphone plugged in to the pulpit. So now I'm going to join the Zoom link and open that up. And then it's going to ask, I use the Wi-Fi for audio, but I don't actually connect to the church's Wi-Fi because it gets kind of bogged down sometimes. On AT&T, I've had good enough success just using my cell service for the broadcast. Okay, so now it shows that I'm using my little headphones because I have this plugged in, and so the sound won't come out of my phone because it's going to try and send it out through this, which is great because then there won't be any disruptions to the meeting. I also like to put my phone into silent mode, and I like to put it onto Do Not Disturb so that if anyone calls me during the meeting, it's not going to show up or disrupt the meeting or the broadcast. All right, so now I'm going to turn on my video and unmute, and then I need to spin this around. There we go. And it mounts in here. This little thing stretches down, so I'm just going to pull that down, pop it in there. And if you want to just leave it simple, you can do it just like that, but it's a very small, zoomed out view. So if I tap on this, it allows me to go in, and then I can just pinch and zoom to get things just how I want it for the speaker. And then when it comes time for music, you can just pan across to the music and then go back to the speaker. So that's pretty much it, pretty simple. When it comes time for the sacrament ordinance, put it onto mute and either point the video up at the ceiling or something, or just stop the video. Because the churches ask that we do not broadcast the sacrament portion of the meeting. Now, when I left that, it zoomed out my video again, so I'm going to zoom back in there. And sometimes when someone joins the meeting, it will shrink your video back, so you might have to zoom in again. Now, there's no audio coming in right now, so you don't see anything going up and down on that. But as soon as someone's speaking, you'll see the audio levels going, so you know that the microphone system is working. Now we have the second microphone. If I open this one will turn on and automatically connect. So if we had someone doing a musical number, then we would be able to put this near them and it would pick up the audio. And now you can see, because it's hearing me, you can see those audio levels working. So we know that the system is working properly. And if you want to share your screen to broadcast a music or something during the sacrament, then you can claim the host. You can go in here and enter host key to claim host. And that key is 775775. And it will say, you are the host now. And then if there are participants that are being noisy, you can mute them once you're the host. Then when the meeting is over, very simple, you can just end the meeting, and these pieces just pop out of here and drop back inside that. Oh, that way. They automatically turn themselves off. Put the other one in. This will last about 3 months, 2 to 3 months, because they automatically charge inside the case. So not a whole lot to worry about as far as charging. Pretty simple.